Rush hour in different countries like you've never seen it. Taiwan motorbike tsunami. This is one of the most incredible motor vehicle spectacles on the planet. Every weekday morning during the rush hour, hundreds of thousands of drivers and their motorbikes make their way down the Taipei Bridge off from Pontomiquan West Road, traveling from New Taipei City to Taipei City. With a population of 23 million, that makes the highest per capita of motorbikes in the world. Great-eyed rush on trains in Bangladesh. Traveling by train in Bangladesh could be a great experience in your Bangladesh tour. You'll be thrilled watching how people fight to board a train as soon as it arrives in a station. About one-third of Dhaka's some 20 million residents usually leave the capital city twice in a year on Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. As these festivals knocking at the door, the long-distance bus stations, ferry terminals and train stations in Bangladesh capital Dhaka see overflowing with tens of thousands of homebound passengers. Taxi park in Kampala, Uganda. The busy taxi park in Kampala is a sight to see. You haven't seen a traffic jam until you've witnessed the old taxi park in Kampala. While a taxi park might not sound interesting at first, the old taxi park has become one of Kampala's most popular and free tourist attractions as visitors come not just for transportation, but to witness the seemingly chaotic yet somehow functional scene as thousands of drivers in their white vans navigate the congested spot. Vendors wander through the maze of vehicles selling water, ice cream and snacks to drivers and passengers waiting to get out. Morning rush in Japanese trains. The craziness of Tokyo's rush hour isn't a little-known fact. You've probably seen pictures and videos of platform attendants pushing commuters through the closing doors, even though it seems like it can't fit any more people. According to the Earth Life Science Institute at the Tokyo Institute of Technology, there are an astounding 20 million train passengers a day in the Greater Tokyo area. By comparison, Germany's trains transport 10 million passengers a year, yet its population is a little more than twice that of Greater Tokyo. Traffico in Canal Grande Venice. Venice has a unique traffic system in that the primary means of vehicular transportation is boats. This, however, does not exempt Venice from some of the same problems that the average major city faces. Like other cities, Venice is subject to traffic-related noise pollution and congestion. Floating market Thailand. In Thailand, some markets are floating, meaning they function entirely on narrow canals with small boats moving up and down. You pay a small price to hire a boat driver for an hour or longer and then choose which delicious meals to eat from dozens of vendors on boats, with elderly women cooking up something unique. It's all cheap and delicious, and this is debatably the best experience you can have in Thailand. Cycle Jam Amsterdam. Cycling is something Amsterdam has become world famous for over the past 40 years, and a whole generation of Amsterdammers have grown up so used to cycling that they have learned the skills necessary to effortlessly go with the flow. There are so many bikes, an estimated 1 million for a population of 1.1 million, that rush hour bike jams frequently force cyclists to stop at every junction on major routes into the center. Shibuya Crossing, Tokyo City. Rumored to be the busiest intersection in the world, and definitely in Japan, Shibuya Crossing is like a giant beating heart, sending people in all directions with every pulsing light change. Nowhere else says welcome to Tokyo better than this. Hundreds of people, and at peak times upwards of 3,000 people cross at a time, coming from all directions at once, yet still to dodging each other with a practiced, nonchalant agility. Mumbai local trains at peak hours. Mumbai's local rail network is the busiest commuter train system in the world, with 7.5 million people using the trains to commute daily. It is no surprise that overcrowding here reaches epic proportions. However, this is no mean feat, considering that the railways manage to ferry more people each day than you will find in an entire country like Switzerland or Bhutan. Annually, the local railways transport 2.2 billion passengers, which is about a third of the world's population. Rush hour in the Masai Mara. The wildebeest migration from the Serengeti to the Masai Mara is believed to be the greatest and most spectacular migration in the world. Every year over 1 million wildebeests, zebras and gazelles comes the Masai Mara to graze the lush green grasslands and to mate. The fortunate spectator cannot leave the Mara without feeling blessed, seeing the magic and wonder of Mother Nature.